all the time. I met a woman today, a very smart lady, and she told me about Proverbs 18:21, and it reads, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit." I have seen a couple of different ones, but basically will bear the consequence of what they speak, right? And she brought it up because the way I was talking about myself or talking about the future was negative, right? And that I should probably speak a bit more positively about the future. It was actually to do a bit to do with Huntington's disease that I talked about a few days ago. But it made me think that she is completely right. When you speak on these things, if you talk about your future in a negative light, it becomes a reality, right? And if you have great visions for your future, and you have, you speak positively, and you have excitement for the future, you're setting yourself up for a win, basically. As a kid, we would have this logbook, and basically what it was to put your goals down, and then by the end of the week you review them. And I never did them because I always said to myself, I'm not going to do them, so why would I even put them down, right? And I think that was a great example of myself doing that exact thing, speaking ill of myself, speaking ill of the future, and then it coming true because I didn't even give it a chance. Whereas if I would have put things down and said, you know what, let's just give it a go, and said I was going to do it and all this, I may not have done all the goals that I set down, but I'd probably done more than if I was to not put any down at all, right? Goals is something that I hated at school because I just felt like I never would achieve them. And now, like my yearly, I put yearly goals down now, and some of them are very hard, but I still put them down. Even if I don't do them, I still give it the best shot I can. And 9 times out of 10, when I set my goals now, I achieve most of them, if not all of them, which makes me very, very happy. So I guess the advice would be, if you are thinking ill of the future or speaking about the future in a bad way, in a negative way, stop. just don't do that. As my dad would say, always be prepared but never worried. So speak the best of the future and try to put a positive tongue on it, I guess. If that makes sense. A positive tongue when you're speaking about it. Speak about it in the most positive way you can, because when you speak, it has weight on the world. It has weight on your mind as well, which is the most important part, right? If you go in, there's a study done, right? And what it was, they basically got a bunch of people, and they were going to go into an interview, and they put like markings on the faces of all of these people, and they sent them in, yeah, so they look a bit disfigured or whatnot, birthmark. And before they go in to the interview, they take half of them and they wipe the face clean, right? They wipe their face clean, but the person still thinks they have these deformities, right? This makeup on them that makes them look ugly, basically. And they take it off. They act like they're doing some touch-ups, and they take it off. So 50% of these people think that they have facial deformities still with the makeup on them, but they don't. And they go in and they come out. And when they come out, they ask everyone, do you feel like you were being discriminated against because of this facial marking, right? And every single person said yes, even the ones without this makeup on them. And that goes to show that they was expecting to be have discrimination against them because of this, and because they were looking for it, they found it, right? And I think that goes for life. And again, with the words you say, if you say, life's never gonna get good and I'm always gonna be this bad person and da 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 da, you're more likely to give in to that, and your mind over time will slowly create that reality for you. But if you say, in a year's time from now, I'm going to be here and I'm going to be having this skill and whatnot, and your mind will do the exact same thing, just this way instead of that way. So I think it's really important to speak positively about the future, and also yourself. None of us are perfect in this life, and we all mess up. But when we mess up, after we mess up, it's important to forgive ourselves and move forward and speak positively about the future. You know, positively sounds like a word that I've never heard, and it's like I'm not so used to saying it. It's just, tomorrow I have a few things that I'm doing, and it's a little bit of a big day for me tomorrow. First of all, it will be the 100th video I've done when it comes to these talking and vlogging and whatnot. It'll be day 100, which seems quite crazy because it just kind of flew by for me. Nothing else in life has ever done that, you know, where it's just, it feels so natural, it just feels easy, and even within it being easy, it was hard to make some of these videos, but I love it. It makes me just really happy. It makes me feel lighter. So yeah, day 100 tomorrow. And I'm going to be talking about a trip that I literally just had a few days ago, about Bath. It's a place I've always wanted to go in my life, and I finally got to go with my girlfriend. And I took some videos and I took some photos, and I just kind of want to talk about it really. It makes me really happy. Also, tomorrow I will be going to the doctors, and I will be asking for help with my mental therapy, basically trying to get some therapy for myself. Something of which I've never asked for before. I find it very hard to ask for help, and it's a bad trait that I have, and that I'm breaking right now, and I'm really trying to open my eyes up and understand that I need help, and also, you know, asking for it is the hardest, right? I've probably known I've needed help for a good few years now, but actually asking for it is a difficult thing for me, and yeah, so tomorrow I'll be doing that, which is quite a big thing for me. Yeah. Also tomorrow I will be going back to the church that I have not stepped foot in since I was a kid, to basically talk about religion and discuss it and understand it. And I can understand if you're not religious, will probably fly right over your head. But for me, it's a very big thing, because as a kid, I briefly believed in God, and I gave up on him. I gave up on him because I believed that my life was rubbish and that he should make it better, and he didn't. And that was me as a kid, not understanding what religion is, not what God is, whatever. And now, as I've gotten older in my life and life got progressively worse, I've realised that even though I'm independent, even though I'm strong, I'm not invincible. I'm not, I'm not a god, and that actually, whether it's a god, a community, or you know, the person you lean on the most. You need people in your life, no matter who you are. It doesn't matter how invincible you think you are, no matter how much struggle you go through. You are not invincible. I used to think that I was, because of the life I lived, I was invincible compared to other people. And when I see people that have not got through anything, not anything crazy in their life, nothing, you know, no craziness, and they can handle the same amount of stress, the same amount of things as me, I'm like, well, hold up, how has that person done that? It makes me realize that I'm not special. I'm not a special case. I am just human, right? Just like us all. Bitter pill to swallow, but it's the truth. So yeah, tomorrow is probably going to be a bit of a longer video, and it'll just be talking about nice things and the experience I had there with my girlfriend. And yeah, I'm excited for the future, guys. I'm excited for the future. I feel like a lot of my life, I feel like I've been, you know, lugging around this thing that's been weighing me down a lot. And I could never see it, you know, like it was like, I don't know, it was ropes attached to me, and on the end of that rope was a massive car or something without wheels. And every time I took a step, I was dragging that along, but I couldn't hear it, I couldn't see it, it was just there. And it's like someone has cut the ropes off of me. And I'm walking at a normal pace right now, but I'm actually running. That makes sense? I'm walking like I am with this massive car on me. But because I've been weighed down so much, I didn't realise that this whole time I've been running. And actually now I can just sort of slow down and walk without using barely any energy. It's an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling. I hope you guys are doing well. Keep your chin up.